going to survive. I don't even know if he would survive an Ice Beam there. Oh, look at that.
Nice tag swap.
Oh my god, I didn't even think. One of these is going to be a close combat. I can guarantee that. He's going to get hit by 1 because the opponent has enough for 2. Oh! That was so dirty. That was so dirty. Huge call. So they shielded in case I was a Rock Slide, but now they're going to get hit by a Payback. I don't even know how much damage this does. Is this for neutral, whereas Rock Slide would be double super effective? Does this KO? Oh my god. Shout out Machamp.
Oh my god.
Oh, picking up his rewards, going up to 29.78. I can feel Clapton Caveman sweating right now. I can feel the anxiety burning in his chest. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shrady.
And my name is JeevesPeabody.
And welcome back to the channel. That's right, we got a green screen finally.
It's glitching out.
Yeah, it's glitching out a little bit. But Bonage bought me this green screen like months and months ago. And I've been promising my patrons that I've been finally gonna, I'm gonna get a green screen stand one of these days when, groceries aren't so important. But we finally got enough food, so we got enough to buy a green screen stand, and we finally got it set up. It only took us like 3 hours to set this up, so no big dealio. We got it set up, and we've got a green screen now. So thanks to all my patrons. Maybe I'll put like all their names on the side of the screen here. Thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate all of your support, and all of you guys who subscribe and like all that stuff, keeping the channel going, and we really appreciate it. The best way to support the channel, or the easiest way to support the channel, is by liking the video, but only do so if you actually like the video. And if you're one of the 65% of the viewers that aren't subscribed to the channel and you enjoy my content, I'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, but again, only do so if you enjoy the content. By the way, guys, if you want to check out JeevesPeabody, she also has a YouTube channel where she posts Pokemon Go content, so I will leave her link in the description. And also today, the team being used is a variation on Daniel Neary's heavy damage team. And if you guys don't know who Daniel Neary is, I also recommend going to check him out. His link will also be in the description. He's a great content creator. He's been at it for longer than I have. He's been on the grind, so go and check him out. Give him some love. So today, we're taking a look at the infamous, the famous Spicelord, Clapton Caveman, the one and only Spicelord of the Ultra League so far. He's the one who brought Kingler, before Kingler was even buffed, into the Ultra League to absolutely annihilate some things. And here he is, over here. That's his picture. We don't have a picture of Clapton Caveman. So that's him. And today, he's been grinding and doing some stuff. And now, he's no longer a Spicelord. He is a Spice Legend. That's right, he's been on the grind for a while now, trying to get to Legend. Actually, I don't even know if he planned on getting to Legend, but I saw him posting his updates, getting to 2900 ELO, 2975 ELO, etc, etc, and he finally did it, and I'm so proud of him because he's been on a grind.
So proud of him.
Really are. He's been doing amazing, and if you don't know, Clapton Caveman is also one of my patrons, so shout out to him for this green screen. So we're taking a look at his team today. He is doing this in the Open Ultra League, and he is using a variation of Daniel Neary's heavy damage team. So if you don't know, Daniel Neary made this team a while ago, featuring Armored Mewtwo in the lead, Perrserker, and then Gengar. And his whole goal with the team is to lose the lead. So I'm curious to see how Clapton Caveman plays this team here. So let's take a look at his team. He's going to be using Perrserker in the lead this time with Shadow Claw, Close Combat, and Foul Play. Armored Mewtwo with Confusion, Dynamic Punch, and Scythe Strike. And then Shadow Machamp in the back with Counter, Payback, and Cross Chop. So I know he tried out this Shadow Machamp in the one of the Spicelord videos that I made, trying to land a payback on anything. It was in the Ultra Premiere though, so I think it's going to shine a lot better in the Open Ultra League where there's a lot of Psychic types and Ghost types. So let's take a look at his first battle here. We've got a set of two sets of battles to show you guys today. So let's take a look. All right, into a lead against a Gyarados. This is pretty good. He's resisting the Dragon Breath, but he does take neutral from Crunch as well as Aqua Tail. Close Combat is resisted, so this is not as good as it seems because of the resistances, but you're going to see the Aqua Tail does a good amount of damage there. Perrserker is very glassy in both of the leagues, so he's going to be going for the Foul Play here. And that's going to be hitting for a good amount of neutral damage, but he does outpace the Gyarados here, so he's going to be able to get to another Foul Play. This is probably going to get the shield. I'm curious to see whether or not he plans on losing the lead. So let's see if he shields this next Aqua Tail, because this would come close to taking him out. Okay, he is going to shield. He might be able to farm down. It's going to be close. I think he's going to have to throw. Yeah. So he's going to throw this. Maybe forcing both shields here. This would be really good to get both shields in the early game. Okay, so he takes out the Gyarados. What comes in next? A Giratina. Okay, this is really good for Perrserker, so he's probably going to get a shield with this foul play. I don't know if it's worth a shield here. Let's see. Okay, he is going to shield because this could force a shield. This foul play does hit for super effective damage because of the ghost typing on Giratina. Altered. This thing is a absolute beast. It has been part of the top meta ever since Ultra League was open. Okay, he's going to safe switch into his Armored Mewtwo here. Now, this is also not the greatest matchup because especially with the Shadow Claw Giratina, because that is super effective. Shadow Sneak is also super effective, but Armored Mewtwo is also a massive tank. Alright, so this is going to be another Shadow Sneak coming through. That Shadow Claw gets to charge moves very quickly, so this is going to be doing a good amount of damage. Side Strike does hit for neutral here, so he should be able to get to a second Side Strike, I believe, before getting farmed down. So let's see, one more confusion, two more confusion. Yep, he does get to another one, so this is going to be taking out the Giratina Altered. And then if his switch timer is up, I think he's probably just going to switch out right away.
So this obviously isn't Premier Cup.
No, this is in the Open Ultra League. So Lapras is in the back.
Point it out in the comments.
Oh, the thing, yeah. Pretend that little Premier Ball isn't on the Open Ultra League, okay? Open Ultra League. So he's got a really good matchup here against this Lapras here. Even if this Lapras, it looks like he tried to sack swap there, but unfortunately wasn't able to get it. But that's okay. He's going to survive. I don't even know if he would survive an Ice Beam there. Oh, look at that.
Nice sack swap.
Oh my god, I didn't even think... I thought he was going to have that regardless, but no, he won with a sack swap. Huge play coming out from Clapton Caveman. So massive cojones on this boy. Sitting in expert rank right now, probably about 2975 ELO at the moment. Because I remember him posting updates. Alright, so getting into a lead with another Perrserker. Both of these are XL Perrserkers, but Clapton Caveman's is not maxed out to max. So, and he did get an extra Shadow Claw in there, so that's pretty good. That's usually what I try to do in this matchup. I think it probably just happened because of lag, and the opponent goes for a close combat, trying to catch him off guard, and they switch into a Giratina. I think a lot of people do this, kind of hoping, like, hey, maybe they'll switch out. But this is a good matchup for Perrserker, and this is the best matchup he's got, and compared to the rest of his team. Machamp does very poorly here because of the ghost typing, and Armored Mewtwo does very poorly as well because of, oh my god, and they don't even shield. Alright, so this is going to be probably a Shadow Sneak. His hits for neutral here, just a Dragon Claw. So yeah, that was a mistake on the opponent's end coming in with the Giratina. And they come back in with the Perrserker, and now he's going to be going for the close combat, getting the shield here guaranteed. If they don't shield, then they're going to quit out. I guarantee that. Okay, so they shield, and now he's staying in, hoping that they throw. But he's going to get to another close combat if they don't. Okay, so this is looking still a bit rough, but he can come in here with either one of his back two Pokemon.
Both shields.
Gets both shields, very nice. And then Armored Mewtwo takes super effective from foul play, but Shadow Machamp needs to shield whatever it throws, even if it's a foul play. It would be resisted, but the threat of close combat is very imminent. One of these is going to be a close combat. I can guarantee that. He's going to get hit by one because the opponent has enough for two. Oh! That was so dirty. That was so dirty. Huge call. God damn. Alright, what's in the back? A Registeel. Okay, so this is, it's not the worst matchup in the world. You can hit for super effective damage with Dynamic Punch. Flash Cannon does hit for neutral here, so it's going to be coming through. And Registeel does outpace Mewtwo just because of lock-on. So this looks like a win. This looks like a win right here. That sack swap onto the Mewtwo was really dirty.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's hoping that they overfarm, but they didn't, so they're going to throw this Flash Cannon that's going to be taking him out, and now he reveals the Shadow Machamp.
It didn't even take him out.
It didn't, they must have undercharged it, hoping they could lock on down, but that was a mistake as well.
Yeah.
So this Dynamic Punch is going to be coming through. It doesn't take him out. Now he's going to be switching into the Machamp to get a little extra farm, and this, yeah, Perrserker, goodbye. Yeah. Alright. Very nice. Another well-executed sack swap in the second battle here. So I don't play much in the Open Ultra League just because the last time I did was in Season 2 because that was before Ultra League Premier Cup was even a thing. Alright, picking up a negative lead, taking super effective damage from the Mud Shots as well as the threat of Dynamic Punch with pretty much one-hit KO. Catching another, is this a Dynamic Punch? It would be hilarious if it was.
It is.
Very nice. Another well-executed sack swap. Very nice. I can see that Clapton Caveman is learning his counts very well now. And that's what happens when you play the game this much. You start to learn the counts, you start to learn the timing of everything. So, yeah. This is obviously a really bad matchup for Mewtwo just because Side Strike and Dynamic Punch are both resisted here. And Cresselia can just pretty much tank whatever Mewtwo throws. Moonblast hits for neutral. And I've noticed, I don't know if this is actually true or not, but I've noticed a lot of Cresselia is actually running Grass Knot in the Ultra League now, which is really strange because that never was a part of the meta, even when Grass Knot was released. But this one looks like it's running, well, it could be running Grass Knot, but most likely it's Moonblast and Future Sight. So Future Sight would be resisted, so it's just going to be going for the Moonblast here. And this is also one of the reasons I don't like the Open Ultra League. There are so many tanks.
Yeah.
It is so long, and it just dredges on sometimes. It reminds me of Azumarill mirror matches in the Great League. It's like, oh, come on, just take me out already. You know what I mean? Alright, so he's probably going to be coming in here to farm down with the Perrserker, because Perrserker can hit for super effective with the Shadow Claw. They switch out immediately. Going to go for the close combat here. Foul Play is resisted. This close combat's going to do a good bit of neutral damage, but Poliwrath is pretty tanky here, so I don't expect a shield. Gets a shield. Okay, very nice. Now he's going to be coming in with the Machamp, and this Poliwrath's probably just going to be going straight Ice Punch here, because every Shadow Machamp is very worried about the threat of Dynamic. Oh, okay. Well, that works. That works really well, actually, because that's an extra... I don't know the counts, but I'm assuming an extra 2 to 3 mud shots were saved by shielding a dynamic punch instead of an ice punch. Okay, so if this is probably another dynamic punch, but I don't think it would even take him out. Let's see. Okay, so dynamic punch coming through. This guy's going straight dynamic punch. Can he farm down?
I guess so.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that was... I think they were getting to an ice punch there. And here comes the payback. Yes, we finally get to see one land. I've been waiting for this. He's even going to undercharge it just to you know, flex a little bit. All right, here comes the last Pokemon, and it is a Registeel. So
this is a Machamp sweep?
It looks like it, yeah. Well, I don't know. The Flash King is probably going to take him out. Oh, tried to sack. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That's okay. So I think a Focus Blast would have KO'd there, but I don't know why. Maybe the Registeel wasn't quite at a Focus Blast yet. But either way, close combat's going to be coming through, and that is easily going to take out the big giant trash can on the other side of the fence. Or field, I guess. Right, looks like we are missing the 4th battle. That's probably my fault. I apologize for that, Clapton Caveman. I thought I downloaded them all, but we're skipping to the 5th one. So pretend that last one was an insane win where he clutched in some fashion or another. Okay, picking up a lead against a Waterfall Gyarados this time. This is not as good. Waterfall hits for neutral, whereas the Dragon Breath would be resisted. So... not as good. The Waterfalls are going to chunk away, trying to catch probably an Aqua Tail there, but instead it looks like he's probably going to catch a Crunch. He's not going to shield here. I'm assuming he's probably going to use the Armored Mewtwo similar to the way Daniel Neri uses it, as just kind of a tank to, you know, get shields with, and not really care about it all that much. Just, you know, try to lose it so that you can get shields with it. So Dynamic Punch is going to get a shield here because Empoleon would take super effective damage from that. I think the Empoleon could have even farmed down there, but they're going to go ahead and throw. Okay, so that is how he's using the Armored Mewtwo here. Just getting a shield with it, and now he's baited out a Steel type. So now Machamp's going to come in and pretty much just probably counter this thing almost all the way down, because I think the Empoleon is out of energy after that last Drill Peck. So 1, 2, yeah, he's going to counter this down. Only got 3 Waterfalls, so 5 Waterfalls to a charge move. Both Drill Peck and Hydro Cannon have the same energy cost. Alright, Gyarados is going to be coming back in, and this Machamp is absolutely loaded. No reason to go for payback here because the Gyarados is low enough that this would KO. Or almost KO, but should be able to farm down now. Alright, still has a lot of energy. What is in the back? A Swampert! Don't you love to see it? This is a good matchup for Machamp because the counters hit for a lot heavier damage than the Mud Shots do. And the opponent is not shielding, but they're going to have to shield this one. And then he can pretty much just... I mean, I don't know.
I didn't shield.
Why are they not shielding? Okay, a little bit of lag there, and they have to throw this, but, I mean, you can pretty much just come in with Perrserker, shield one of these Hydro Cannons, and Shadow Claw down. Yeah. Alright, so this is a pretty clear-cut win.
Yeah, GG.
Even though this is a bad matchup for Perrserker, the Swampert was low enough and didn't shield anything for some reason, so able to take that win. I don't know if there's any, like, video on the back end here. Let's take a look. Of him maybe picking up his rewards or something. Oh, there is. Okay. It was a 5-0 set, so it was an epic clutch that we didn't get to see. Picking up his rewards, going up to 29.78. I can feel Clapton Caveman sweating right now. I can feel the anxiety burning in his chest. His But then he's like, no, we're going up against legends now. Going up against Ashley Wang, one of the most renowned Pokemon Go players in the world that I have never even heard of, but probably renowned. All right, so the opponent switches into a Swampert because that was a bad matchup for Cresselia, and he's going to be switching into his Armor Mewtwo here. Armor Mewtwo is just going to tank whatever this Swampert throws, even if it's an Earthquake, no big dealio. Hydro Cannon's coming through, so that's going to be, again, no big dealio. So Psy Strike is more energy efficient because Psy Strike is an absolute insane move. Probably more overpowered than Hydro Cannon is, but just not as used because most of the Mewtwo's don't do well unless they're in the Master League. Other than Armored Mewtwo, it does really well in the Ultra League. But yeah, Mewtwo is pretty much just a massive tank that has only nukes for charge moves. Doesn't hit very hard, but the charge moves it has do what they do. So we got a shield there, so that's exactly what he was looking to do. Coming in into Machamp, and the opponent comes in back in with their Cresselia, locking it in here against the Perrserker. No wonder that this person is at 2978 ELO and not on the leaderboard, making mistakes left and right. Just kidding. I'm not serious.
You're so toxic.
I'm just kidding. But no, I mean, there's probably a purpose behind this. Who knows? Alright, so Moonblast is going to be coming through, shielding that to preserve some health on this Perrserker, because even though that's resisted, it would do a good chunk of damage to the Perrserker, and he's realizing now that this Perrserker is probably going to do very well against the rest of the team. So is that Swampert's still alive, right? Yeah, so Swampert's going to come back in, so he saved a little bit of health here, so even a Hydro Cannon I don't think will KO. So if the opponent wants to keep the Swampert alive, which I don't think they will, okay, they do, they're going to shield this Hydro Cannon, and catching a Hydro Cannon on the Machamp
nice.
Once again. Very nice catch. I guess... What's in the bank? Gonna be able to counter down because the Swampert is locked in here, and they can't. Yeah, they gave up.
They quit. Yeah.
All right, so GG.
GG.
Going into the next battle, going up against Pokemon Doang. Doang. Is that some sort of slang I'm not aware of? Okay, picking up a lead against a Charm Granbull. Okay, so this is a good... I mean, it's definitely rough. Close Combat and Foul Play are both resisted here, but Granbull is very squishy, so this is not as good as you want it to be, because the Charms are resisted, but the charge moves are resisted from Perrserker. And this could easily... This is probably a Crunch. Granbull usually uses Crunch and Close Combat, but Crunch would come close to KOing, because Granbull hits really hard. So he's going to be getting a shield, most likely, with this Foul Play, and he should be able to get to a third Foul Play before they get to another charge move. Okay, never mind. They're just going to let it go. They got a shield, and that's all they wanted. Swampert's going to be coming in. He's going to be able to... Okay, he's going to bait with the Foul Play here. Let's see how this goes. So Swampert looks like they're going to shield. Yeah, just in case that was a close combat. And then he's going to use the Mewtwo once again as a sponge. Getting some lag. Alright, so this Swampert has a lot of energy because I've noticed something. I think they fixed something in the game files where now it seems like the...
moves still go through?
Like, yeah, when you're lagging, it means your opponent is most likely also lagging, and your fast moves are all going through. So it does prevent a lot of people from, like, throwing a charge move while you're lagging out, and them getting extra fast moves in, but you don't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Still, there's still a lot of problems. Don't get me wrong. Niantic has not fixed this game one bit, but enough of the complaints. Let's take a look at these battles. Alright, so I'm going to shield the Hydro Cannon because that would do a good amount of damage here, and then... Oh, I really thought that Swampert was going to get to another charge move. Okay, there's a Charizard in the back. Was there still a shield? No shields?
Don't.
Oh, there is a shield. Okay, so they shielded in case I was a Rock Slide, but now they're going to get hit by a Payback. I don't even know how much damage this does. Is this for neutral, whereas Rock Slide would be double super effective? Does this KO? Oh my god, Shadow Machamp.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so he's going to get taken out here. Nope, never mind. They went for a Dragon Claw. They need to go for a Blast Burn. He even tried to Sack Swap. I saw him try to Sack Swap, which would have been clutch, because I think that one Fire Spin would have taken him out, but I think the Shadow Claw probably would have gone through before the Fire Spin would. Alright, going up against another legend, Kita! Alright, picking up a negative lead, taking super effective damage from the counters, and he's going to be going for a close combat. Alright, so... He does have two halfway decent responses here, but Mega Horn does hit for super effective damage on Mewtwo. And I don't even know if people are still running Mega Horn in the Open Ultra League. I know in the... Okay, it's an Acid Spray. I know in the Ultra League Premier Cup, most people are running Aerial Ace instead of Mega Horn. So, who knows? That one in particular is running Acid Spray. So, big dick move. I'm just kidding. I just hate acid spray. You guys know
Yeah,
I hate acid
it
spray.
too.
Alright, so gonna be taking super effective damage once again, and that Shadow Sneak did so much more damage after that Acid Spray debuff. Acid Spray, if you don't know, debuffs your defense by 2 stages, so it is a huge dick move to pull, basically. Alright, so the Guillotine is not shielding a thing, noticing that it will survive another fast move, or another Psy Strike there, so what does he do? Probably coming into farm now with Perrserker here. Oh, and they lagged out. I'm not sure what that, maybe they like, okay, that's unfortunate, getting the old thing in the, okay. Alright, so he's going to be able to get to another close combat here. He still has 2 shields for this Machamp, so whatever's in the back, Shadow Machamp can probably handle. Getting the last shield there, and now he's going to be coming in with the Shadow Machamp. He is taking neutral damage. This is going to be an Acid Spray, isn't it?
What a dick.
Fucking asshole, you're an asshole. I hate you so much.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Okay, they tried to catch, oh no. Oh no, this might be the loss. Oh no, Clapton Caveman, I can feel the sweat pouring because the charms are super effective and he's 2 times deep. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
No! Okay, looks like
God.
Charmers are a problem for this team.
Yeah, big problem.
Because he's going to play it out, though. He's a trooper. Unlike me, I'd be raging, I'd be quitting out, and I wouldn't play for 2 more days. But that's okay. He finished off the set strong. He's going to be like, nah, I got this, fam. Going up against Kentosaurus. Good old Kent Brockman from the Channel 4 News. If you get that reference, let me know in the comments. Okay, picking up a positive lead, although this isn't the best. You don't get that?
No.
Come on. Only 90s kids will remember.
I am a 90s kid.
Oh, they caught a payback. That was the dirty... Okay, that's probably the dirtiest thing I've seen yet. They caught a payback onto... I mean, I'm assuming they're probably... Do people really know the counts for... I mean, I guess they do. It's legend, right? So... Alright, so anyway, going to be able to farm down here. This is probably a Sludge Wave. I don't think they're going to bait. He's going to shield here. It's a gunk shot. Okay, very nice shield there. But again, there was no reason to bait on the other end there. Alright, so now... Okay, now he's hopefully going to land this. This would be awesome to land, but now they know that he's got payback. They're probably going to shield this. Yeah. So that would have probably taken out the big monster over there, the big centipede monster. Alright, so whatever this is, even if it's an Ominous Wind, it's probably going to take him out. It is a Shadow Ball. Actually, I don't think Ominous Wind would have KO'd. Ominous Wind's pretty weak. Coming in with the Perrserker here to do super effective damage with the Shadow Claw as well as the Foul Play. This is an even better matchup than it is against Altered Giratina, although no, I take that back. It's about the same because the Shadow Ball hits a lot heavier than the Shadow Sneak does. But either way, he's going to be building up a ton of energy here and going for the Foul Play. He's going to be taking out the big weird centipede monster on the other end. Instead, he gets his shield, and now this is probably another Shadow Ball. Yeah, another Shadow Ball coming through that takes him out. And now he's going to be coming in to farm down with the Mewtwo. Hopefully they don't get to another charge move. They do not. What is in the back? Can Armored Mewtwo finish this off strong? Okay, it's a Lapras. Alright, so how many dynamic punches from an Armored Mewtwo does it take to KO a Lapras? 1. Looks like 2. I'm going to say 2 with the confusions.
2 with the confusions.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely just 2. So the old boy over here is going to be going for a Skull Bash. People don't run Skull Bash in the Open Ultra League though. No, going for back-to-back Surfs, but unfortunately, I think Lapras loses the CMP tie. So, well, fortunately for Clapton Caveman at least, but unfortunately for the Lapras over there, he gets destroyed. So very nice. He has won 3 of the battles now so far. Into the last battle. Will this be enough? Will he be able to get to Legend? We already know the answer, but I'm going to pretend that we don't. Going up against another Legend, Epic Snail. Everybody knows Epic Snail. He's famous in the Pokemon Go world for running Crawdaunt. That's what he's famous for. Oh my god, this is...
Oh my god.
Okay, so...
Poor Crawdaunt.
Crawdaunt's very glassy. And Crabhammer would probably, I don't even know, it would probably one-shot, but he's going to come in with the Machamp. That was a quick switch-in, considering, you know, you don't really see Crawdaunt very often. You probably saw the Dark typing and it was like, Machamp.
Yeah, right.
Alright, so Gengar's coming back in. Does he go for the payback? I would go for the payback. I guess most people are probably running payback in the Open Ultra League, because it makes more sense than Rock Slide. Alright, so he gets a shield, because that would probably, would take out the Gengar, right? Alright, so the opponent is over-farming, knowing that he's not going to be able to get to another payback, because Cross Chop is triple resisted, so... And they go for a Shadow Punch. Oh, not able to get to it, unfortunately. But he did force him to throw some throw some energy there. So he's going to be coming in with the Perrserker here. Perrserker again does very well here because it does super effective damage with the Shadow Claws as well as the Foul Play. Any Pokemon that uses a Ghost type fast move, but doesn't have a Ghost typing, is very good against Ghost, especially normal Pokemon. Alright, so the opponent has a Wigglytuff in the back, and he doesn't really have the best response for a Charmer, but this is still very good, considering he has... Yeah, this is pretty much over. Alright, so Play Rough's going to be coming through. This is going to do a good bit of neutral damage, but it's not going to KO. Oh my god, it barely does anything. Okay, again, this is why I don't play in the Open Ultra League. These monsters are OP, and I don't have the resources to give 100 rare candies to one of these things. Alright, so Shadow Punch is going to be coming through. That takes out the Armored Mewtwo, but this is fine. Absolutely fine. Has energy on the Perrserker. This is going to be taking out the Gengar. Is that the last Pokemon? That's the last Pokemon. Let's watch him pick up his rewards. I wish we had a face cam of Clapton Caveman at this moment. I would love to know how he reacted. I saw his reaction in the multiple Discords, but picking up his 4-1, he knows it's happening. He's looking at it. He's freaking out. He's crying. There it is. Beautifully done. 30-24. Epic victory royale. Do the default dance and getting his wristband? I didn't know I got a wristband. I gotta go put my wristband on a little bit later.
All clothes.
Yeah, I didn't.
Shoes, pants.
I never noticed
shirt.
the wristband though. I should go put that on my character. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'd appreciate you leaving a like down below. And if you're new to the channel and you're still watching and you enjoyed it, I would appreciate it if you subscribe. And if you like these battles, let Clapton Caveman know down in the comments. I'm sure he would love to hear it. So thank you guys all for tuning in. And I actually did the outro pretty okay this time.
Yeah, it wasn't a train wreck.
The green screen kind of helps me. I feel like it makes me feel more professional. So I should probably stop talking about it and just pretend that it was natural. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. And oh, by the way, I'll add this in the beginning as well, but if you want to check out Jeeves, she has a Pokemon Go channel as well. Link in the description. Follow us on Twitter. We love you guys. Take it easy. Shout out to my patrons, Running Froggy, NZ Tech Freak, Grisinator, Northstar7620, Daniel Sheldon, Clapton Caveman, Silver N Fortuna, Austin Gostovic, Owen Mulvaney, Moach, Cleric, Mr. Cookout, Brandon, Joseph Cahill, Lana Pierce, Owen Jones, and Zap Latinsky. Thank you guys so much.